I knew that something would go wrong. I knew it.
I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside and go say hop up in a fan.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy man like Tatty and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is obviously a story time. You guys kept nagging me, flipping bragging me, flipping blackmailing me to do a story time like I can just pull events out of my flipping ass whenever they come. It's like my life's not as interesting as your guys' life, okay? That bird doesn't come through my window and try to find me every single day like it does for you guys, okay? Our lives are very different. You know, sometimes I can't think of any story times, you know what I mean? But today, I thought of one and I said, wow, let me get my camera and record. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate you guys. For 4,200 followers, it means a lot to me, you know what I mean? I've been doing this for a little while. I'm a veteran. No, I'm not a veteran, chill out. I'm not a veteran. I'm a beginner. But I appreciate the love you guys have been showing me. You know what I mean? I just posted a video yesterday. Make sure you go check that out. Make sure you drop a like right now. Bravo. But look, let's get into the story time, man. So today's story time is about the time where I almost got into a fight. You know what I mean? Speaking about the bird coming to your window fighting you, today's a story about a fight. Now you may be saying to yourself,
Tatenda, how could anyone try to fight you?
How? Why would they risk their life? Guys, I don't know. I actually don't know. You know what I mean? Look at me. Massive. So let me give you guys some backstory before you get into the story time, because you know you may be a little confused if I don't. Listen, backstory. I'm 14 in year 9. This didn't happen at school. It happened somewhere else. We'll get into that later. Usually every weekend, back then, I used to go to Norwood because I lived near the city. If you guys don't know where Norwood is, it's in Adelaide. If you're from Adelaide, you know what Norwood is, obviously. So I would usually go to the Norwood every single weekend, or to town every single weekend. And town had town rats and Norwood had Norwood rats. The Norwood rats, I don't know. You know, they were kind of the same thing, but they just hung out in different areas, you know what I mean? So the town rats didn't like the Norwood rats. The Norwood rats didn't like the town rats. That's basically it. So let's get into the story. So me, I'm just sitting on the couch, bored as a flippin' fish. Like I'm legit bored as a fish. Just walking around my house, playing games like I don't have a life, alright? It's on the weekend, Saturday. I'll message one of my friends saying, yo, you busy? You wanna go to Norwood? I knew he wasn't busy, you know what I mean? We were bored. We legit went to the freaking Norwood with $5 every weekend. $5. Sometimes we wouldn't even go there with any money, you know what I mean? So I knew they weren't busy. So we messaged them, I messaged them saying, yo, you wanna come to Norwood? I'm bored, let's just go do something. And they're like, yeah, sure. And they lived like 5 minutes away from me. 10 minutes, 5 minutes by a bus, but like they would have to walk to like the bus interchange and then come to my house. Yeah. So it was like 5-10 minutes, right? They get here, we chill at my house for a little bit, I get ready. You know, we just watch TV, get some drinks, like cordial, not drinks. Clean your mind, you dirty. You people, you guys are thinking already, Tatenda is an alcoholic. Relax, alright? So we're drinking cordial, chilling, thinking about what we're gonna do, talking about gal and that. Because you know, back then, we had no chill. Any girl would see, like, there was no chill, But we're talking about that, you know, what we're gonna do with our $5. Thinking about, you know, how we could combine our money to get some food, you know what I mean? But after a few, like half an hour or so, we decided to leave. I don't know why we decided this day to go to Norwood. Like, I don't know why I said to myself, you know what? Let's go to Norwood. Keep in mind, I didn't tell you this before, but there was already some beef going on with the Norwood and the town rats. I didn't really know about that until we got there. So we get there, the bus ride's like 10, 15, 20 minutes, I think. 20 minutes. Yeah, bus ride's 20 minutes. And you know, we're just talking on the bus, you know, laughing and that. And some people that are like waiting to get on the bus. And you know, they've got their bum bags. They look like an S-shape. They get on the bus. And like, I recognize them. You know when you recognize people, but you're not really friends, but you know of them, or you know you've seen them before. And I knew these people are trouble. These guys here, I know they're going to Norwood to have trouble. You know what I mean? Because I could smell cigarettes on them. I could smell like they had like you know those like little contact cans, not cans, like those little bottles that have like liquor and stuff in them. And I knew something was gonna go wrong. I knew it. People were telling me, the guys telling me, nah, it's fine, man, it's fine. I knew that something would go wrong. I knew it. We were sitting at the back and they sat like almost near the back, but they just looked at us like dead ass like this. And I'm like, good on you, mate. I don't know who you're trying to intimidate, but it's not me. So 20 minutes goes, we get to Norwood. They get off first stop, that's like near the park, because there was a park there called Coke Park. I know. Coke Park. The story makes sense. But yeah, they get off the stop, they go to Coke Park, and we get off like a stop afterwards. Or a stop before, I think. Yeah, stop before. No, we get off 2 stops before, they get off the stop after us. Cause like we went to the movies. We didn't go see a movie. I told you we had $5, but we went to go in there to see who was there and stuff. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The reason why we would go to Norwood is to see who was there. And these guys will go to Norwood to Coke Park, and we go to the movies, alright, to see who's there, whatever. And you know, there's a lot of people there. There's a lot of like teenagers around my age, 14, 15, 16. They're just walking around eating dinner, and you know, we're just chilling. We're just walking down, up and down, just chilling. So we get bored and we decided, oh, let's go to the park, forgetting that those guys went there, right? So we turn the corner, and if you turn the corner, the people at the park can see that you're there. They can see that you turn the corner because it's pretty visible. It's not like it's a lot further from like the park. It's like kind of right there. So they can see that you're there. So we go to turn the corner, we walk, and we see them, and we start to turn back, and we hear, oi! And I heard oi, and I'm like, yeah, well, we're done for. Dunsky, it was a pleasure meeting you, mate. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm done. I'm finished. Look at me. I'm finished. And they're like, oi, you 3, come over here. Because I was with my 2 friends, as I said before. They're like, you 3, come over here. I'm like, yo. They're like, yo, what are you guys doing here? Like, what are you doing in Norwood? I'm like, what do you mean, what are we doing in Norwood? It's Norwood. Like, I didn't know you owned it. Oh, I didn't know it was copyrighted. I didn't know that you only people that can go here. Relax. I didn't say that, but I was thinking that. I was just like, I don't know, we just came here to hang out. And they're like, are you guys like from town? Like, do you guys go to town a lot? You guys town rats? I'm like, what? Me, town rat, me! Don't offend me. Please don't offend me. I didn't say that, but I was thinking that. And I was like, no, like, we just go to town, like, if we're buying something. We don't just go there. You know, we're not like town rats. Because I knew that they were trying to ask if we were town rats without asking it. But I just said to the point, like, we're not town rats. And they're like, and then one of their other friends, because it looked like the leader was the one talking to us, but the other friends were like, I've seen them in town a lot, like, I think they're town rats. So I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing in town then? If I'm the town rat, what are you doing in town? Let me tell this guy that I see you in town. Idiot. And I'm like, why are you, just shut up. Shut up. Okay? This guy's like, yeah, we seen them in town. I'm like, and then the leader's like, wait, like, what do you guys have on you? I'm like, I don't know. My phone and my like money. And now thinking back at it, I'm an idiot. Why would I say money and a phone? I'm not right in the head. I'm telling you, I'm not right in the head. But I said that, and they're like, oh, let's see it. And they asked my friends as well to like, let's see like the phone and stuff. But keep in mind, my other friends are a lot taller and they're a lot bigger. They're a lot more intimidating. So I don't know why they didn't step in and be like, yeah, relax. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm thinking to myself, I got these guys. It's gonna be all good. No, we're all in the same boat. You know what I mean? So we get our phones out and they're looking at it. They're trying to like get it from my hands. I'm like, nah. And they're like, give me your phone right now. I'm like, nah, man. Like, I can't give you my phone. And they're like, oh, do you want to fight then? I'm like, no. Like, what's the point of fighting? If you know me, you know I talk myself out of fights. Me, I don't like fights. You know what I mean? I talk myself out of the fights. If you know me, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I will do anything to get out of a fight. I'm telling you right now, I will sweet talk you and get you out of the fight. And I'm like this to the guy, I'm like, man, like, look, like, I don't think there's any point of fighting. And like, I did my rib, like, in soccer the other day, so I don't really feel well. You know, that one's there. When you try to use emotion, the emotive language, the English thing. I'm telling you, I learned at school. I use these techniques to persuade the reader that I couldn't fight. And they're like, fine, just get out of here, man. I'm like, listen, man, like, I don't know why you guys trying to fight us. We don't even look like town rats. And like, you do freaking look like town rats. He didn't say freaking, but you know what word they used. I'm like, we're not town rats. Like, why would we be in Norwood if we're town rats? Obviously, you guys have beef, right? And they're like, yeah, obviously we do. And they're like, get out of here before someone else comes here that doesn't take you guys as lightly. I'm like, whoa, calm down, Jamal. Pull out the 9. You know what I mean? I pull out the 9. I pull out the 9. Relax, alright? Now thinking back at it, I could have fought the guy. I could have. If I wanted to, I could have fought the guy. But I just didn't want to at that time. You know what I mean? Like, the time, it just wasn't right. But now thinking back at it, like, I probably should have fought him. You know what I mean? So we leave, obviously, because I didn't want any more trouble. Even though I just got out of a fight. And, you know, we just go back home thinking about the situation. Thinking about, oh my god, that was so crazy. You know when teenagers get into something like that? We just think back and say, oh my god, that could have been so bad. Like, we just reflect on it. And that's basically what we did. I was just reflecting the whole time, thinking like, oh, I could have like died here. So that's the story, how I almost got into a fight, how I did get into a fight. It was basically a fight. I would have won anyways, thinking about it now, I would have won. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Share this video to your friends if you haven't already. And I'm out. Peace.